I'm very happy, overwhelmed about a journey of 60 years in the industry. I've been going up and down, experiencing so many ups and downs. I thank God. I don't have anything to say that to thank Almighty Allah. Yeah.
What has life taught you as a father of theatre?
I cannot say one. Lots. Life has taught me how to learn from young and old. Life has also taught me on how to move on with time. Don't be stagnant in what you are doing. Move with time. Also, a lot, if I have to be saying it, to be careful with people because of those who are ready to disappoint you anytime. Taught me how to handle people with different idea. The way I see you, that's the way I will handle you. A lot. I can say it on and on and on, but I thank God today.
So let's talk about Adibayo's dynasty.
Adibayo
Dynasty.
Okay.
You have been a force to reckon with. Sir,
thank God.
how did the journey start for you?
I've never thought of what is happening to Adibayo family. I've never planned for it. Because from the beginning of my life, I just want to go on my own because I have passion for anything that has to do with culture. That's how I meet myself in acting. So, and I have never called any of my children, you understand, that look, you have to take after me. No, I've not prayed for it. I've never thought of it. It's only God that's deciding it. So it's a divine moment. But when I see it, I say, yes, Alhamdulillah, this is what people are praying for. But God has given me free of charge. And that's why I'm always thankful to Almighty Allah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sir, some says legacy is about impact. Some say it's about longevity. What is legacy to you personally?
About impact.
Some say it's about impact.
Yes.
Some say it's about longevity.
And I'm saying, I'm answering your question.
Okay.
You understand? Impact, not longevity, no. Though it's there, longevity is there, but at the same time, the little time you spend with anybody, the impact you make in his life, in his or her life, is the most important thing. That's my belief.
Okay. So you've seen Yoruba theatre move from traveling stage to Netflix. What do you miss about the old days that this new generation doesn't understand?
Stage performance is a fantastic moment. If I have my chance, I can go back to it. Because you cannot compare it. The discipline there, the way you relate with the audience, almost immediately you are performing, is the most important thing. You understand? It's very good. So that's what I missed out of it.
Okay. You have many children, as we all know. How did you balance fame and fatherhood without losing one for the other?
It's not me, it's God. But I try as much as possible and create time for my children. I love children a lot. Even loving children a lot doesn't mean that I plan to have many children. No. Having too many children is just my destiny. Because in my life, I plan to be myself and my wife. You understand? Because when I was working at the Federal Ministry of Housing, I was the personal assistant. I was the personal assistant to the then minister, Femi Okono. And I like their marital life. You understand? Me and my wife. That's what I planned for. But unfortunately, God say that's not your destiny. But I love children. So I plan myself, and God helped me to plan it, that I have to separate time to be with them, to educate them, to tell them this is the right thing, this is the wrong thing. Yeah.
Okay, one last one, sir. This event that we're having on Sunday is being tagged a grand celebration of 60 years.
Yeah.
If you were to rename it using one Yoruba expression, what would it be?
Ọjọ́ ọpẹ́. That is it.
Okay.
Just to thank Almighty Allah. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, sir. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
All right, sir. So, in 2005, looking backward to 60 years ago, what has been the major shifts in your career?
Lawyer. As a matter of fact, I didn't go into this profession because I want to make money. I want to make fame. No. You understand? So the shift there from that my ambition to that this present profession is God defined as well. It's only God that can plan for you. That is what I want you to know. You may want to have something. You are thinking of different things for yourself, but God has another good thing for you. That is it.
Also, you have mentored so many filmmakers, not just actors. So what has been the inspiration behind this? Even beyond filmmakers, we've seen some music artists that are also attributed to the fact that you've supported them or raised them or mentored them in one way or the other. Was this just a coincidence, or you planned all this from the beginning?
Plan. God has plan. Only what you know you want to do and what you have in mind to do is what you do. I always like to impart knowledge to people. You know, I always like to encourage people. I always like to see you grow. You understand? What do you want to do? I ask questions. Why don't you do this? To give them advice and so many things like that. So that is it.
Excellency, what is the specific moment or event that sparked the creation of Her Excellency? Because you as a man celebrating 60 years, but you have chosen to dive into the world of the female power, politics and other things. So what sparked that creation of that movie?
What we have just said is what is the creation, women's power. I want to educate them about women's power. I want to educate them that you need to support your husband, whatever position he is. You understand? Whatever position your husband is, you have to support them. And the husband to support wife. Women is very important in our life. I must confess to you. And if you look at this present generation, you understand, I know you have problem of marriage. That's why I put learn there how to handle them, to patient with them, learn how to do with your wife. I'll leave the message and everything to the audience to judge. That is it. But my own plan is that women, they are powerful. Like I said, Her Excellency is a remix of my old movie. The title then was Agbára Obìnrin. You understand? So,
thank you very much, sir. So my last question is, you are one of the living legends in the Nollywood filmmaking industry.
and thank God.
We have seen so many faces in the industry. And currently we have a lot of ups and downs in the industry, particularly to our actors, filmmakers, their behavioral arts and other things. If you have to put down a legacy that will stand, what do you think it would be that would have a ripple effect in the industry?
Our own legacy cannot compare with the present day. Somebody asked me now that is it you or someone, maybe previous interview, that what do I think is lacked in the industry today? And I said to the person, I said, discipline. You understand? You can not compare the 10 discipline with the present one. That's the generation we are facing. And I said, and I know it's not peculiar to a film industry. You understand? It's not peculiar to film industry. It's all over. And anything that you do without respect, without discipline, cannot be good. And also to inject culture of respect to whatever you are doing is very, very important.
Congratulations, sir. Sir, as it is now, you have attained the legendary status in the film industry. What advice would you give the younger ones, the younger film producers, actors, people who are looking up to people like you in the industry? What advice would you give them to make them stay and be relevant this long as you have done?
Yes, first and foremost, I will ask them to go and learn what they want to do. Education first. The most important thing in whatever you are doing is not to film industry alone. Consistency. Let them know what you are doing, what you're known for. You must be consistent. Another one is that if you want to be a filmmaker, be a filmmaker. If you want to be a film contractor, be a film contractor. We have some people, they are film contractors. We have some filmmakers. A filmmaker will stand as a filmmaker. He knows why. He knows the message he wants to pass. He knows in terms of everything. It's broad. Filmmaking is broad. We have wardrobe. We have makeup artist. We have technical director. We have jeep. We have gaffer. All those things. If there's one you want to learn it properly. You'll be among filmmaker. My advice to them is to be honest with what they are doing. And they should be more prayerful.
Sir, was there ever a moment you wanted to quit acting? And what stopped you?
That was 1985. And it's because I lost my Oga in 85? Yes. I lost my Oga in 1978. And the wife died maybe 7 years after. Yamiru. My Oga is Ojola Dipo, known as Baba Miru. I don't know if any of you know any Baba Miru. However, I wanted to quit then because the problem is so much for me. And I said to myself, after this burial, I'm no more doing theater. So Baba Ogunde heard it and called me and said, one day can you wo òṣèré mọ́? I said, bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir, alákọ̀rí. Ó dẹ̀kẹ̀ mọ̀ yí pé bí gbẹ̀gẹ̀rẹ̀ bá ṣe tó ni problem ẹ̀ ṣe máa tó, ni ìdánwò ẹ̀ ṣe máa tó. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ní ìdánwò ló máa rí ìgbéga. And then what it means, there is no success with such challenges. You understand? I said, Baba, you have prospects in this profession. Go and be doing it, I'll be praying for you. That's all. That was the time. And Baba turned me back. So I sat down, everything, and continued with it. Here I am today.